What's up guys, it's JDI here back again with another video. Today we're reacting to another OnlyFans mom, seeing how she justifies it. So without further ado, you guys know what to expect. Let's just get into this thing.
Wife, a mother of 3, and I am now currently working as an OnlyFans model making over $200K a month. I left nursing, not necessarily by choice. I kind of was kicked out when they discovered that I had a side gig.
And that surprises you? You're surprised you lost your nursing job because you started OnlyFans? Shocker, man. Shocker. Like, to me, that's just common sense. If you have an OnlyFans, you can't be a nurse. You're obviously gonna lose one of those jobs, man. And, personally, I probably wouldn't want to lose that $250,000 either. So, I ain't throwing no shade there, okay?
Just the other night at the bar, someone asked to take a picture with her.
Our voice reacted just kind of how we expected it.
I was mainly shocked. Yeah, we sensed something was happening, obviously, but we had no clue this was happening. Yeah, never would have guessed that. So I'm really shocked.
Oh my god, those kids just look emotionless. They look like they do not want to be there. They are not smiling. They are not happy. They get ripped on by their friends because their mom's OnlyFans all day. It ain't a fair world out here, man. I mean, to be honest, I can kind of understand why. If I had people coming up to my mom and being like, yo, dude, I subscribed to your OnlyFans. I saw you naked. And, like, taking pictures and shit in front of me, that'd be a weird experience for sure.
So like a typical morning for us is you get up, I usually make a good breakfast is kind of my meal to cook. When I was a nurse, we really didn't have family breakfast time because I worked night shifts. So I was like getting home usually exhausted after 16 hours at 8 a.m. and it's like our favorite meal. So it's been really awesome being able to be home and do those things with them.
Wow, I've watched a lot of these weird ass videos, but let me tell you, that actually makes sense right there, man. I mean, I know a lot of nurses that actually work that overnight shift, and it really does mess up the time you get to spend with your family and friends because you end up sleeping all day. So honestly, that's a very rational point. She gets to spend more time with her kids instead of, working. So
today after breakfast, I'm going to make sure to touch up my hair and makeup and start choosing outfits and, thinking about what kind of content I'm going to create. A lot of times I like to log back into my OnlyFans and kind of look at what fans have been requesting, things that they maybe have wanted to see, and that gives me a lot of inspiration for what I'm going to shoot for the day.
Alright, so right here she's talking about her process of, her getting ready to do the photos and all that, but again, man, that shit is free, dog. What are you doing? She's making $250,000 a month. Bro, it's free. It's free. I've said this before. It stays true. It's free, my boy. It's free.
Working in ICU nurse was truly my passion. I believe truly I was born to be a nurse. I actually was a NICU nurse, so I worked with neonates and I loved working with families. When the pandemic hit, I think social media in general just kind of flourished. I had a small fan base already from my Instagram, so it was during the pandemic that we kind of started exploring and posting, and it just took off.
Alright, so right here she's going on to say that she loved nursing, like it was like her one true passion, like she felt like she was put on this earth to be a nurse, an ICU nurse, and, help people and do all that stuff. But however, during the pandemic, when, shit kind of hit the fan, if if you're gonna ask me personally, shit hit the fan, But yeah, during the pandemic, she starts experimenting a little bit, found out about OnlyFans, and I'm guessing just started posting, and realized she could make a lot of money on there.
Got this guy writing music, and you're a TikToker. We're just a content house. We're all a little creative in our own way.
Wow, so both these kids are trying to pursue, like, online careers right here, which, let me just tell you, that takes some balls when your mom is posting fully naked online. Like, that takes some serious freaking balls, dude. That's balls.
I left nursing, not necessarily by choice. I kind of was kicked out and booted out when they discovered that I had a side gig working as an OnlyFans model. It didn't sit well with management and they had a big problem with it, and I was ultimately given the ultimatum, discontinue what I was doing on the side or I was not going to be able to work on the unit anymore.
I have no idea why she's surprised she lost her job. Like, if I was subscribed to her OnlyFans and then I went to a hospital for an emergency and, she was working on me or something, I would flip my shit.
So now I'm just getting ready, just touching up my hair and makeup, and I'm gonna start planning out what content I'm gonna do and take some photos. I like to kind of go back and look and see what fans have requested over the last week and different type of photos.
I genuinely could not imagine waking up every day and my job is to take pictures of myself. That shit has to be a breeze. I'm not throwing shade to any OnlyFans stars out there, but that shit has to be easy. Come on, man. You just pose, You be posing and shit. Looking all... I think I could do that shit. Yo, put me on. Put me on. Shit, if I get $250,000 a month, I might do fucking anything. You have no idea. I got no limitations when that money comes around.
The only other thing is I have to think about, like, the kid situation. If I'm just taking shots in my room and not really videos or anything, I just shut my door and I can easily get content. It's nice with my older two, like, kind of knowing a little bit about what I do, because it's very easy for me to say, hey, take your brother for a walk. You know, a lot of times I do ask them to leave, for sure.
That has to be the weirdest shit ever. Imagine your mom going, yo, I have to get my back blown out to pay these bills, so you and your brother better fucking leave this house so I can pay that shit, alright? Like, that's crazy. That is a wild family dynamic right there.
First time I've heard of Onlyfans was probably around like friends and around the school and stuff, kids talking about it.
So right here, one of the sons start talking about how he found out about OnlyFans, and he's like, well, me and my friends used to talk about it at school and, you know, X, Y, and Z. Bro, imagine you're having a conversation with one of your buddies and you're just, you know, joshing around about some OnlyFans buffoonery. One of you guys look that shit up, and on the front page, it's your mom. Like, that has to be the biggest roller coaster of emotions one person can experience, for sure.
Yeah, just the other night at the bar, someone asked to take a picture with her.
Yeah.
She told us about that.
Every now and then she has a few people come up to her. Usually late at night when they're out.
That has to be the weirdest shit ever. You're literally meeting the people that are subscribing to your mom's OnlyFans, like the old-ass, creepy-ass dudes that I picture, you know, that pay for that shit. That's who you're meeting, bro? Holy fuck, someone rescue these kids, bro. Someone gotta save them.
Took us out for lunch and sat us all down. She was pretty straightforward with us. We were shocked at first, but we obviously knew something was going on because we were financially getting better and stuff, so.
Does that ever lead to awkward scenarios for you all?
Yes. Yes, it leads to weird scenarios. You just said you're meeting people that are subscribing to your mom's OnlyFans. Yes, it leads to weird scenarios. It only seems to lead to weird scenarios. Where else? I don't know where else it's going, but it seems to be going to Weird Town.
No, I just,
Not really.
honestly, if they want a picture, they want a picture.
Yeah,
So,
I guess we kind of just go with it.
yeah.
They gotta be lying out their ass. They don't think that's weird at all that they want a picture. You know, they're already paying a lot of money for pictures, okay? I think one more picture is enough. I don't think they need a real life picture, my guy.
It's really quite a transition to go from being a mom, making breakfast, to this. I think in the beginning I used to do this at night and maybe have like a glass of wine before, but now I'm so comfortable with it. But there's definitely a mental shift that happens from mom to full-on Allie Ray.
It's probably a good idea that you're not bringing any of your mothering abilities into the, you know, adult film industry, because honestly, that would get really weird.
So currently on OnlyFans, we make anywhere from $150,000 to $350,000 a month. It really just depends how much content we put out.
Wait, I think the gap between those numbers is a little too wide. You have hundreds of thousands of dollars between those two numbers. Make it a little more reasonable. Why $150? At least bump it up to $1,000. Like, that's not even, like, you can't, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with that wild ass range. Alright, show me the month you made $150, okay?
I don't have anything really more. You could really run your whole business off this iPhone.
Are you hypercritical of yourself in these photos?
100%. Yes. I mean, I'll take probably 300 photos before I choose maybe 2 of them.
I feel like that's an easy way to get like an eating disorder or something. Like, if you can never be okay with how your body looks and you're always striving for something more, like, that's how a lot of those issues really unfold. Like, I get it to a point where it's like, you know, when I'm making these videos, that they can always be better, so I'm very critical of that. But like, something with your own body image and being very critical about that, that seems like a very rough road. That's not anything I'd ever really want to touch.
I'm judged for being a mom and an OnlyFans model almost all the time. And the reality is I absolutely hate that, because I don't think being a mom should stop you from doing and feeling sexy and doing what you want to do. I'm a wonderful mom. I stand by that.
So I'm really not here to call this girl a bad mom, but one thing I do have to say is those kids did not smile one goddamn time this whole documentary. Also, there is no way that they wanted to be in that shit, dude. That was like, why would you start an OnlyFans and then also do this documentary, dude? Like, that is just, you want the questions and you want the attention. That's what it seems like to me, at least.
I don't think I'll ever return to nursing.
Alright, I don't know why she keeps going like, man, I don't think I'll ever go back to nursing. Like, yeah, because you're not allowed to, buddy. Like, is it really rocket science? They fucking fired you.
Something that I miss, and I definitely could see myself doing some kind of volunteer, but as far as returning back to nursing full-time, I don't think it would be in my financial interest, and I really enjoy the freedoms I have with my family now.
I prefer the Onlyfans just because our lifestyle has changed. We get to be around the kids a lot more, and I think that's basically the overall goal.
We support her 100%.
I think the only person who smiled this entire video is the mom. The dad looks pissed. The kids look pissed. No one's happy about the situation, and I guarantee you it was this mom's idea to have this camera crew come in. Like, you could tell. She's the only one who wants to do this fucking documentary right now.
I don't have any, like, deadline of when I would stop doing OnlyFans. I certainly, right now it's what I do, and I think I have many years left of doing that. There are people well into their 60s doing OnlyFans, so I think it's something you can do a long time.
There's people in their 60s doing OnlyFans? Like, I don't mean to judge, but what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Don't be making me curious, man. Curiosity kills the cat, and I go down some dark paths, okay? Alright, so as we're wrapping up this video, guys, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for the support, and I just love making these videos for you, and I just gotta say, that OnlyFans mom was better than the first one we reacted to. Okay, that first one was delusional. Alright, this one seemed a little bit more sane, alright, a little bit more rational about, you know, why she does it, what the benefits are that she gets from it really is, and, you know, X, Y, and Z, so, I don't know. Without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, have a great day.